when three armed intruders broke into the Martinez home at 2 in the morning. They expected to find an easy target, a single mother, the sleeping children, no security system. What they did not expect was Kaiser, an 85-pound German shepherd who had been trained for exactly this moment. Within seconds, Kaiser positioned himself between the intruders and the hallway leading to the bedrooms. His bark shook the walls. His stance said everything words could not. "You will not pass." The intruders fled before police even received the call. Kaiser never bit anyone. He never had to. His training had made him something far more powerful than a weapon. He had become an immovable guardian. This video has touched millions of hearts around the world. If it touches yours, please take a moment to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. We would love to know where you are watching from, so drop your country in the comments below. Now, let us explore how German shepherds are transformed into protectors. The journey from playful puppy to trained protector does not happen overnight. It requires patience, expertise, and an understanding of canine psychology that most people never develop. Professional protection. Training typically spans 12 to 24 months and follows a carefully structured progression designed to build confidence, control, and precise response capabilities. The foundation begins with basic obedience. Before a German shepherd can learn to protect, they must learn to listen, sit, stay, come, heel. These commands seem simple, but they establish something essential: communication between handler and dog. A protection dog that cannot be controlled is not a protector. They are a liability. The best trainers spend months perfecting obedience before introducing any protection concepts. The second phase involves socialization and confidence building. A fearful dog cannot protect anyone. They react out of anxiety rather than calculated response. Protection trainers expose German shepherds to diverse environments, unusual sounds, unfamiliar people, and mildly stressful situations. The goal is creating a dog who remains calm and confident, regardless of circumstances. Only a secure dog can assess threats accurately and respond appropriately. The third phase introduces controlled aggression through bite work. This is where most people misunderstand protection training. The dog is not taught to be aggressive. They are taught to channel natural protective instincts into controlled, purposeful action. Trainers use padded sleeves and suits, teaching the dog to bite on command and, crucially, to release on command. The release is actually more important than the bite. It demonstrates that the handler maintains complete control even during high-intensity situations. The fourth phase involves scenario training. Real threats do not announce themselves. They appear suddenly, unexpectedly. Often in darkness or confusion, professional trainers create realistic scenarios that prepare dogs for actual protective situations: home intrusions, parking lot approaches, attempted grabs during walks. The dog learns to recognize genuine threat indicators and distinguish them from normal human behavior. This discernment separates trained protection dogs from simply aggressive animals. The fifth phase focuses on handler bonding and contextual response. A protection dog must understand whose commands to follow and whose safety to prioritize. They learn to read their handler's body language and emotional state. When the handler is relaxed, the dog remains watchful but calm. When the handler shows fear or distress, the dog escalates to active protection mode. This synchronization requires hundreds of hours of training and creates an almost telepathic connection. Real-life examples demonstrate how this training translates into actual protective situations. In 2019, a German shepherd named Thor saved his owner from a violent attack outside an Atlanta shopping center. When two men approached demanding her purse, Thor's training activated instantly. He positioned himself in the blocking stance he had practiced hundreds of times. Emitting the deep warning bark that signals imminent action, the attackers retreated immediately. Thor's owner later credited his training for saving her life without any physical confrontation. Occurring in 2021, a German shepherd named Luna detected an intruder attempting to enter through a basement window in a Chicago suburb. Rather than barking immediately, Luna quietly alerted her owner by persistent nudging, a trained behavior for home security situations. The owner called police while Luna positioned herself at the basement door. When the intruder broke through, Luna's commanding presence and controlled aggression held him at the door until officers arrived. The training had included this exact scenario. In 2020, a German shepherd named Rex intervened when a stranger attempted to grab his owner's young daughter from a playground. Rex had been trained in family protection protocols, which included specific responses to threats against children. He placed himself between the stranger and the child, using his body as a barrier while maintaining a warning posture. The stranger fled. Witnesses described Rex as remarkably controlled, never lunging or snapping, simply making his message unmistakably clear: touch this child, and you will regret it. These examples reveal a crucial truth about protection training. The goal is never to create a dog who attacks. The goal is creating a dog whose presence, confidence, and training make attacks unnecessary. Statistics show that most intruders flee immediately upon encountering a trained protection dog. The bark, the stance, the unmistakable readiness, these are usually sufficient. Physical confrontation is the last resort, not the objective. However, protection training is not appropriate for every German Shepherd or every owner. Dogs with anxiety issues, fear-based aggression, or unstable temperaments should never undergo protection training. Similarly, owners who cannot commit to ongoing training, maintenance, and proper handling should not pursue this path. A poorly trained protection dog is dangerous. The training relationship requires lifelong dedication from both handler and animal. For those who complete the journey properly, the result is extraordinary. A German Shepherd who walks calmly through crowded spaces, completely relaxed, yet constantly monitoring for genuine threats. A dog who sleeps peacefully at their owner's feet but transforms into an immovable guardian the instant danger appears. A companion who offers not just love and loyalty, but a security that no alarm system can match. The bond between a trained protection German Shepherd and their handler transcends ordinary pet ownership. It is partnership. It is trust. It is the knowledge that someone is always watching, always ready, always willing to stand between you and harm. If this video helped you understand protection training better, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, behind every trained protection dog is a handler who invested countless hours building something remarkable. A guardian who would give everything to keep their family safe. They are not just trained, they are transformed, and they never stop protecting.